Oh shit. Oh, yeah. Welcome to another tour guide. I know I make too many of these, but hey, I got a lot of fucking shit to show you know? This is a different universe. This is, it's called the Scp Universe, right? It's based off the, I don't know if you know what that is. On YouTube, there's like this SCP thing, and creatures and stuff. You know, there's YouTube channels that talks about SCPs. But anyways, this is the SCP universe. Never showed you any other universe besides the main one. But, you know, we like to do this. See this huge fucking building? This is the first thing I ever had in here. I worked on this building for over a fucking year. And it is the first site. See? Completed. Pretty big. This is entrance. It's got all these departments. See, this one's, there's two of them. There's this one, this huge one, and then there's one way out in the far, it's really far away. We got all these fucking departments. I worked on this fucking building for so goddamn long, too. Right. Got janitor department. Most important. See, you got the cells. These are, each one has like a research room. And, you know, they got security guards. The other one isn't as decked out. You know, they got these offices. Very in depth. And you go back here, and this is the storage room, and they keep all the archives. I believe there's one here somewhere. Oh, I think I label them if they're ever created. I'm not sure. No, I don't see one here. Anyways, this is the storage room. This is the black researchers, the black vault researchers. Every, you know, place has got its own laboratory, built everything you need to test out shit. This is the guys that open the fucking door for you. Okay, yeah. Go in here, and there's fucking SCPs, just, you know, in these little cells that I've made. Took me a very long time. Oh yeah, probably should turn the fucking lights on. Easier to see? There you go. I got a few of them. Okay, yeah. Of, the creeper, which clearly he's teleported to that one, but, you know, it's fine. And we got, oh shit. That's fucked. Yeah, Mr. Unis Honest. I don't even remember if there's anybody in here. No. I think the other one might be filled. You see, we made our own SCPs. There's a few of them that are, like, we tried to come up with some of the SCPs from the YouTube channels and stuff. But we also made our own. Medbay, our top doctor here, is, fuck's his name? It's our top doctor. Sir Chunkulus. He could be any fucking where. If he's even spawned. Thought I heard a meow somewhere. Ah, there he is. Motherfucking Sir Chunkulus. There he is. He's the head doctor of this motherfucking place. Anyways. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Old Man Steve is me. I'm Steve. Like Minecraft Steve, but very fucking old. That's who I am. This is the storage room. So everything's labeled. We got tons of shit. We got fucking, you know, we got all kinds of fucking shit. Weed, label everything, you know, and we don't come here very often though, so it's fine. It's just a few of them. This is the gym. This is gym showers, but there's also a gym here. Oh yeah, these are the gym showers. What am I talking about? Shower 1 takes fucking showers. Some of the non-threatening SCPs can gym and shower and walk around. They have to use this gym. They're never allowed to exit the building. You know, we even got these rooms, which these are the small ones, the small vaults. Hey, how's it going, Bob? I'm pretty sure he's Security Bob. I'm sure that was his fucking name. Hit security. Bitch. God damn it, Bob, you locked me out, you little asshole. Well, Bob don't want me to fucking get in. Wow, fucking... Oh, I'm a fucking retard. Jesus. How's it going, Bob? Okay, let's fucking do this. Yeah, we got the behemoth, which is that guy. Cause when I made these cells, I didn't realize that motherfucker's actually technically 1, 2, 3 blocks tall. You know, and he was fucking gigantic, right? Going over here, we got Vodka Monster. They're still probably shaking over the fact that they had a child when we captured them, and we killed the child because he was trying to escape. Green Father. Every SCP that we've put in containment has its own file too. So if it's out here, then they should be filed down. Dude. You fuck back. Oh my god, fuck. Eh, yeah, yourself, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. I made it so in depth that I can't even fucking escape. I really should have made it easy for myself. See, there's supposed to be several people working these things. But I've over him here. He's head of security. But he's never allowed to leave. Because he has to always be there. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's in the middle of the gym. The red vaults. See, the red vaults were meant for the very powerful SCPs that we couldn't contain ourselves. Sure. Yeah, there we go. See, the red vault security also has its own fucking storage. Just because, you know, they're so very powerful. And there's a thing too. We've actually built a lot of lore into this world. Like, there's like a bunch of secrets with my character and my brother's character and everything. This was one of the first SCPs. It wasn't the first, but in this universe that we made, there's a secret behind why you're not allowed to go in there, and it's a power dampener got attached to it. You see, these are made for the SCPs. They're single-person cells, but they're made for SCPs that are so powerful that they can't be contained in smaller cells. You know, these are the scientists, and they got their own fucking laboratory and shit. If you want to see it. Ooh, fucking laboratory. Great. Now let's go. Okay. Each research place, each area, has its own fucking set of rules of what to do when you're on the job. So I built it to be like an actual job, because when I made this, I was currently working a factory job, which was like a really fucking hard job, and you had to like read manuals and shit, and everything had to be perfect, so I got that inspiration from that. For my fun job. I don't work there anymore. Yeah, this is, yeah, these are all of them. We got yellow small cells, cosmic cells, gem. You can fucking read them. You're not blind. Okay, got it. D-class cells. See, these D-class cells is meant for humans. Oh yeah, it's meant for humans. Humans are... These are the humans are. God, it's so fucking dark. I thought I had a... I have a light here somewhere. Oh, it's up here, for sure. Oh, there it is. Fuck, it's so goddamn dark. See, this is where the human cells are. You know, and they're really small and uncomfortable, just so I don't want anyone's life to be easy when they go to prison. So this shit's really fucking hard to live in. And no, they don't have a kitchen place. They don't have lunch. If they're hungry, we feed them. And if not, then they just fucking remain in prison. Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking demon watching you. Okay, there's even a third fucking floor? Jesus Christ. Yeah. And if you see that, that's a reference to the Flash show. We see Savitar in human form would be here. Be, Season 3, episode 24, is the episode where Savitar reveals himself to be Future Barry. You know, so... Which is one of my favorite Flash villains. Technically in comics, but the Savitar character itself I'm not really too crazy about. The Future Flash is my favorite character. I just like that they made Savitar more interesting, because he's not really interesting to me in the comics at all. Okay. Oh yeah, we have our own squad. This is the Alpha Squad. And Alpha is the team leader. So, apparently, in the beginning, when we made... Okay, so I am the founder of the SCP Foundation. Me, Mr. Old Man Steve, which is what they call me. And Old Man Steve and Alpha are the last remaining founding fathers of the SCP Foundation. And this is the Alpha Squad. Alpha has his own team. He doesn't want to be, like, in charge of stuff anymore, so he is in charge of this fucking place, which is, he's got his own team members, you know, he's got people that he's recruited, and they go out and they capture the SCPs. It's a gym, you know what I mean? They got fucking showers, they got a fucking, they're living large over here. You know, this is the war room where they talk about all their fucking shit, you know? A lot of stuff. Christ. This is a battle room where you, like, fucking practice and shit. They basically live here if you're a member of the Alpha Squad. Yeah. And this is just one fucking building, too. I build a lot in this shit. Okay, so Blue Ocean Cell. This is where we put all the fucking fish creatures. You know? The fish SCPs. Which there were some that I had, they were so powerful I had to kill them. And we're gonna leave because I have my headphones on and I don't like that fucking sound. The watery sound. Right, so maybe if we video it you can see more of it, but I don't want to go in there. Cosmic cells or the laboratory. Let's look at the laboratory real quick. God, it's been so long since I've been here, I'm fucking retarded. Alright. God damn, it's dark in here. Fuck, I gotta install some more lights. Jesus. So this is the laboratory. This is the big laboratory. If you don't feel comfortable performing experiments in the small laboratories that you're given, you can do it in a giant fucking one. These are the cosmic cells. These are for SCPs who are so much more powerful than the red ones. And be like, they're on a cosmic level. They're too powerful. So we put them way the fuck up here. And if you saw when I was outside, there's a thing that reaches the fucking sky. That's this. It's the energy core of the building. There is nothing in there. So don't fucking get any ideas. Yes, you read it correctly. That's what fucking hexagon is. He's infused in that thing, so we never have to fucking look at him. But these are for literally like gigantic fucking SCPs that are too large for life. And yep, they got their own storage. It's not very big, as you can see. Oh, yeah, that talks about hexagon. Oh, okay, that was nothing. That was... Oh, I almost spoiled my own existence. Okay, we're good. Anyways, let's get out of here and go to the lower ones. don't need to be in here. I think I've shown you enough for the cosmic cells. You see, I didn't do this much work on the new Site 2 because I didn't want to spend a year making it. I just wanted it to be done. And, you know, these are where the researchers for the cosmic scientists for the cosmic SCPs go. Fuck. Goddamn. Alright, so these colors indicate that there is one bathroom here. I'm pretty sure that's what that means, right? Yeah, and the orange is the cafeteria, right? I think. No, that's the cafeteria, and this is the drop-off. The drop-off is from Nemo. The drop-off. This is where we get when the Alpha Squad brings SCPs. They take them out here in this little red area, and I have to walk them all the way over here. Or if I want them to be inspected, because I don't fully trust what's going on with them, I go over here, and we go all the way up here, and then we go to this place. And this is Al. Al is an artificial laboratory intelligence. He is this thing. When you go inside, the SCP would stand here, and Al would analyze every fucking thing about it, almost ripping it apart and shit. You know, he's a robot that's been around since the Foundation has been created, and he is my #1 helper, Old Man Steve. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is yeah, that's like a prison cell, basically. If you're wondering who Omega is, so Omega was someone who was also a founder, but Omega is presumed dead. But recently I've heard that he is alive, so I'm gonna fucking hunt him down, find a way to bring him back, and hopefully trap him forever. This is Dose Reality. When I first think, you think I'm actually walking outside, but I'm not. This is a simulation to make it look like you're outside. We're still inside the Foundation, of course, on a very thick fucking glass. Yeah. Anyways, you can actually mine here for like pretty far down, and you know, you'll be good. Alright, so the drop off, we're now a level higher. See where I was just at? Yeah, these are the inspection units. That's where I was at. You know, we don't actually have to go all the way back, but let me show you the cafeteria last. That's not very exciting. And this little thing I like. This is my office. Right? This is basically where Old Man Steve lives, and I have a bed that looks like me. You know? I have this ledge that I look out of, the whole city. This building is basically like so fucking large. Sometimes I forget there's other things outside. You know, and then there's like a little room over there that you don't need to see. You know, it's my special room. It's only meant for Old Man Steve. So, you don't need to fucking see it. This is an SCP. Yeah. The Tiptoe Man. He's been captured. Captured and experimented on. Captured the Tiptoe Man, which is me. This is Facility 12. Facility 12 is filled with... It's like Area 50... Was it Area 51 or I almost said 59? This is Area 51, basically. But it's called Facility 12. And, every SCP that you see actually has its own thing. And everything. Has its own story, has its own reason for being there. You know, there's a reason for everything. We have, we have a lot of stuff over here. This is another place Old Man Steve really likes to be at. Oh, almost went the wrong fucking way. Let's go! Alright. There's also another room over there. There's a room mode down here. They are not allowed to fucking see. Because fuck you. And, yeah. This is really the entrance to the storage room right here. It's pretty blocked because the only person that's supposed to be over here is me, Old Man Steve. This is my laboratory. This is what Old Man Steve's laboratory looks like. I have every possible fucking thing that I could possibly need. That's Al. He's plugged into this room. You know, this is my little office area where I can see everything, work on everything. You know? Yeah. Yeah, we keep other... See, this guy's not an SCP, but there's certain things that Mr. Steve likes to keep very close to himself that he doesn't like to share with other people. You see, this is the Creator's Cube. It was actually a company. It was owned by another company for the SCP Foundation, but that company is now shut down because their founder of the Creator Cube, which partnered up with the SCP Foundation, has disappeared. And we don't fucking know where his ass is. Going further, this is a device where it's called a blaster device. If an SCP becomes too powerful, we walk his fucking happy ass right up there. Walks in, sits down on the bed, and we decide, does he need to be shock therapy, which is just the one, for sure. Yeah. And then we just fucking light him up. Or we could say 2, which takes away his abilities, or 3, which completely fucking kills them. You know, so that's how that machine works. So the things in here, too, like, this is, trophy of trophies of some few characters. Yeah. Got Tiptoe Man, fucking, you know, Mr. Steve. There's a whole bunch that you wouldn't understand. You know, it's fun. This is a secret thing. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to show you. Yeah. I'm not allowed to. You're not allowed to go in there. There's a lot of this attic place. You're not allowed to see. You can get a glimpse of it. It's fine, but you can't go in there. Alright, going back down. And you get to see, yeah, see, only I'm allowed to go down here. Only Man Steve is allowed. Let's see. We got head of security over here. What was his name? Has everyone's names just been reset? I swear I had a fucking name for this asshole. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, you've seen a lot of the SCP Foundation. Okay, let's, oh yeah, the cafeteria. Okay, I'll show you the cafeteria. And then we'll leave this fucking place. Alright, so the cafeteria. This is the cafeteria, basically. You know. It's not a very popular place. There would be like, stuff over here where you make food. We haven't used it very often. This is like a fucking coffee shop with fucking ice cream flooring. And, all that shit. Looks like a fucking ice cream parlor. You know, this is where all the employees go, and if you need to go to the bathroom in this place, yeah, there is only one bathroom in this building, and it's down here. See? Are you worthy to go in this bathroom? There's a way into this bathroom. You just have to figure out how to get inside. And once you do, God help you. That's all I said. That's all I gotta say. Alright, let's leave this fucking place. Well, you've seen the SCP Foundation. It is interesting. I made it as detailed and as interesting as I could get it. Right next to the SCP Foundation, there is Founder City, which is my place, my city, technically. My brother is the mayor of this place, but I am the president of this fucking country. You know, this is a courthouse. Little fun courthouse. I actually didn't mean to build this until they wanted to do a fucking courthouse thing, so I built a motherfucking courthouse. Alright, we got a train station. This leads to everywhere in the in the world, basically. That's Boner Island. That leads to, you know, it's a train station. It leads to different places. You got it. You understand? Some of these houses were world made. Some of them I made. I made this one. I made that one. I made the fancy ones, obviously. You know, there's like a farmer who fucking lives there, I guess. My brother owns 2 houses. See, this city is all about worshipping the SCP Foundation as heroes, right? So, this system, they have a trading system, so this is their store. You come in, you can get clothes, you can get food and shit, and as long as you leave a little bunch of stuff in here for old man Steve, he'll keep stocking shit up, right? This is Old Town. The town itself has a secret, like this thing. Nobody is allowed to go over here. Not allowed to go over there. See, the SCP Foundation prohibits you from going in there. Not allowed to go in that building. Also, another building over there that was completely demolished. You know, there's a little tiny house over here, a few houses over there. This is a place that it was destroyed by an SCP who went rogue and killed a family. So now we have this memorial tower in memory of them. You know, there's a house over here that was destroyed entirely. And, moving on. Over here is like a, fucking, pretty sure it's like, yeah, campground. Where you want to camp, you know, put up some fucking tents. This is also an SCP that we made. Adam and Eve. Tombstones for Adam and Eve. And at the very top, I'm pretty sure that this is going to say Eden, I think. Yeah. So, in this place, SCP-.003, this was originally the Garden of Eden. But as time went by, as you can see, civilization has taken over. This is like a theme park for children. Welcome to the Red Nether Park. Yeah. I'm actually really proud of this park. It took me a long time to build this shit. I figured out how to make a slide. See, watch. See? Oh fuck, it's actually really fun. It's actually pretty... Oh shit, doink, doink. Boink, boink. I swear to God, I made them out of slime, though. They fucking changed it to honey. What a bunch of fucking bastards. Yeah, that was all slime. Why is it honey? Goddamn fucking bullshit. Yeah, this is a pirate ship. See? Captain Nelly. Captain Nelly is also an SCP. That, the legend is that Captain Nelly abandoned her ship here way before the town existed to find the her god, basically. She thought her god went missing, so she went searching for him, apparently. And she left her shit here, so now it's just an abandoned fucking... It's an abandoned place. Nelly's sleeping quarters, you know? See, there's even a fucking portal. I'll have to read it some other time, but it's a very long... I made a whole bunch of stuff in this world, and they're all like, there's like thousands of stories and shit, but they're all very long. I'll have to read them again, like sometime. I'll have to read them sometime. We got lava bath, yeah. You got lava swim. You got snow swim, right? Go in here, you fucking swim in snow and shit. Yeah, snow swim. And then remember trident toss? Of course you fucking do. There'd be a tiny trident toss over here. Believe it or not, this big ass tree is also a fucking thing. Whoever... This is Vinny the Nether Tree. Right? I put a totem on the top. It's really fucking hard to get, it's that thing. If you can get this totem, then you win. The sandbox. It's basically what it looks like. This is a free mining place. It's a... I wanted a place to be like, where you could, like, get stuff easily. So, people mine for ores a lot in Minecraft. So I made... This is the dripstone ore forest. And, yeah, this took me a long fucking time to make. This took me days to make. But it was worth it. See this outlet here? There'll be a casino over here soon enough. There's so much to this world. This is Wool World, I call it. It's an SCP. It has to do with wool and stuff. I don't want to go inside because once you go inside, you get trapped. This is an SCP. Hey, who the fuck? Oh wait, no, it's blocked. Okay, SCP 1134 because it's hell. Right, so Founder City. That's basically it when it comes to Founder City. And besides Founder City, I see it over there. It's Boner Island. So I'm just gonna follow this instead of using the train itself. This is Boner Island. Why would it be called Boner Island, you ask? For no reason, really. That's right. I can't have a universe without a Femboy Hooters establishment. So not only do we have Femboy Hooters, we got Femboy Kentucky Fried Silver Johns. Oh yeah, you're reading that right. You're reading that right. That's the cockpit. That's where chickens go. You get it. Nothing weird going on there. We haven't really built anything in here, but there'll be like stores inside of here. See, look at that. He built a store. Carrot. Copper carrot. I like that. That's nice. Yeah, we'll build more to it eventually. Right now, it's all that it is. It's in the middle of a fucking swamp, of course. And then we got, this is a little vacation spot that's covered in SCPs, because I tried to make my own SCP flag, but it was very fucking difficult. That was the closest thing I got to. I don't know what the fuck that is, but as you see, I had like thousands of tries. This is my brother's prison. It's called the Top Hat. Top Hat prison. You know, this is an island. This is Pumpkin Island. Ain't nothing weird or suspicious going on with Pumpkin Island. As you guessed, yes, this place does have a secret, as does everything. Bystander Island. This is where I go to fish, as Old Man Steve, because that's what old people do. Pumpkin Island's got thousands of fucking pumpkins, and that's about it, you know? That's all we need to do for Pumpkin Island. Let's see. Where else can we go? Is this a place? Okay, this is not founded yet. That's fine. We'll go to my brother's town. It's fine. There's not very many things in the world yet. It's the SCP Universe, so a lot of it's SCP related. You know. Well, we've been playing in this world for probably like a year now at this point, but a lot has happened. A lot has happened in the SCP Universe. Some SCPs escaped, some of them we capture, we name some of them. You know, it's mostly like the secrecy between what happened to the founders is what the people of Founder City constantly wonder about, like the myths and the wonders of what happened to the founders. There's a whole story behind it. There's like, I've made like 4 books of it, and it's in all over the goddamn place. You put a fucking bunch of fucking boats, what the hell? Okay. This is a fucking... I owned this place, right here, in his town. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is, because I forgot. Oh my god. It's a fucking... It's a... end house, basically. That's funny. This is the whole place. Kind of a Down syndrome Mickey Mouse type shit. And I forgot to mention, my brother has his own version of the SCP Foundation, except for it's called something else. And instead of securing protecting, and what was it? Secure, contain, protect. Yeah, instead of doing that, they capture, destroy, and fucking kill and use their powers and shit. I don't know what this fucking demon is, but alright. Yep. Don't know what the fuck this creature is, but I assume it's the guy from the Wool World thing. Because he's got a wool skin. Very fucking not human looking. There's not much. I'm trying to think if there's other stuff. Yeah. There's so many things too, there's so many secrets that I wish I could tell. But I can't, because that would be cheating. I guess eventually you're just gonna have to pay attention. And see what the fuck's going on. Or don't. Honestly, I could care less. Oh, okay, here we go. This is another SCP site that I just finished. It's a brand new one. This one is I gave to my sister Cameron. Because it's not, you know, since she's a child, it's not very in-depth. You know, there's a person that lives here. A fucking farmer. Just walking in your house, looking at your shit, opening your shit, looking at your shit. Wow. Yeah. I have a sister that's constantly in fucking survival mode. Non-stop, always, all the time, constantly, never ending. But that's fine. I fucking hate survival mode. It's the worst to me. It's her farm. Man, this is the other SCP Foundation. Oh yeah, this is our flag. I don't know if you've seen it at the other town, but oh yeah, there it is. I made this myself. It took me a long time to get that. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end there's, I think I have things at the end. Okay, it's fine. I don't know what the fucking music is, but it's very distracting. How's it going, bitch? This is, you know, it's not very interesting. It's like this one, the yellow department, other than like that one. I decided that in the yellow department and the red department that there will be simulations similar to Dose Reality. A hard simulation, which is this one, and it's not. This one is for the SCPs. SCPs will go in here and they go into the yellow simulator, which is in the red one, and they will live. They will try to. They will be experimented and tested in the hard one, and then. Oh yeah, and in the red one, since I'm already here, unlike the other one, we take them and we put them all in the same fucking place. Put them all in the same place, and in the yellow department, they are separated. They're in separate cells, which is different. It's got different rules too, according to the other one. It's not quite finished just yet. This is the easy one that they go in, and they start out in separate cells like this, and like that guy's in a separate cell, and then later we put them together. You know, and of course we got the janitor, environment, gotta have it. Fuck. Fucking Christ. Okay, we're good. These are the black vaults. These ones are actually worked on. You know, this is the armory for the fucking security guards. These are the cells. Get the fuck in, bitch. Locked. And that's about it. There's 4 of them. You know, and this is Dr. Basket's medical place. It's a medical area. That's Dr. Basket. He's a chicken. And he worked hard to get that fucking degree. So I want to hear any fucking complaints. This is the laboratory. And unlike the other one, this one's kind of more stairs involved. It's like every level is a new thing. So this is for the red. So the scientists, they come over here and they watch from these windows. They analyze. And if they really want to just sit down and watch, they sit here and they watch them. This is where the red ones go, and these are where the yellow guys go. They come here and they watch. And they log what they learn about the SCPs and how they interact with each other, and they put it in the motherfucking Sorry. Mitching myself. God. Ah! They log it into their fucking, sit here and they talk about it. They're like, hey, that SCP killed that other one. He fucking ate him. And they put it there. Just so it's logged in. Right? And they got a laboratory behind the stairs. And then, this is the Magenta Department. It's not quite completed. But it's a bird-related one. So, any SCPs that can fly or are bird-looking, we have them fly in here, and we have them captured and put into this little area right here, just shoved right in there, and put in a cage and contained. But still working on that. Still working on that one. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention. These are the gigantic cells for this one. As you can see, that's a creature that I made. Since this is literally owned by my younger sister, I figured she can make her own gigantic monsters, so SCPs, and that one's just being crushed in that cage. You can make gigantic ones in here. That's what she's gonna do. And then this is the evidence room, which is like the storage room. It's got every department, every color. Then we go higher, and we go to the office. Here we go. This is where you sit. Your seat. This is my seat. Because I'm the boss. This is my fucking seat. This is my... It's so big. I try to make it bigger every fucking time. That way you look and you're like, God damn! I'm literally sitting on a gigantic fucking place. Anyways, and then you got a huge view. Come over here and you look at all this shit, because you're rich. Right? And, that's pretty much. When it comes to this one, that's pretty much all we got, mofo. As far as I know, I think that's all we have for the SCP universe. Oh, hey, there's this over here. I don't know what's going on over here, but I'd like to know. We got fancy trees and metal trees and shit. Oh, I think this is the other SCP. This is... My brother has an SCP of his own foundation that I was talking about. I forgot what it's called. It's like destroy, kill, and take or something like that, I can't remember. That's their symbol, apparently. And, yeah, I don't even know what's inside here, honestly. Oh. Right down the wall, it's like, oh, it's like a... Very interesting. Okay. Right, we got pretty sure this is a trap that we made. Yeah. You get fucking trapped in there. Okay. Well, I think that might be everything. I think that's all that we have. Sorry. I was itching my fucking face. Man, that's actually closer than I thought it was. It's like, when I first made that train thing, I just put it in a random direction. But it's like right fucking there. It's crazy. I'm like, I think that might be it. Like, that's all I got for you. Well, let me look over here real quick. Yep. This is the, that's the energy core right there. There's a whole story behind that. Every SCP that's in that building has a story behind it and why they were put there and everything. Yeah, I don't think, what is this? Oh, is it his buildings? Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh my god, it's like a lot closer. It's like, you think things are really far until you start building shit, and you're like, oh my god, it's actually a lot fucking closer than you thought it was. Weird. I could see everything within this fucking radius, like his town, my town. Anyways. Hey, there's a little place leading all the way over here. What the fuck is this? This is the drop-off. I don't know if I think I did mention this. Drop-off. Yeah. I don't know what this fucking... Oh, that pathway? Yeah, that leads to a fucking... Yeah, they tried to... They brought an SCP back. It's actually really hard. You had to take them. You had to take the SCP. You would need one person in fucking survival doing this, and one person in the back trying to. When they get too close, you smack the SCP. You walk them all the way up here, and then I'm on the other side. I open the door. They go in. You know, there's a lot to it. Anyways, well, I'm pretty sure that's it. That's my SCP foundation. So, you know, if you managed to watch this long, then you have the ability to do that, right? Uh, I've been I've been doing a lot of these fucking tour guide videos because I just want to show you my fucking world. So, yeah, till next time, bitch.